so this book is called Cold Day Hot Chocolate, and it's about a grandma and her grandchildren. They come over and they make hot chocolate on a cold day.
I love hot chocolate.
I do too. Okay. Alright, so we're going to just walk through and look and see at the pictures before we start reading, because that's going to help us think about what makes sense in the story. So what do you see? What do you notice? What do you think the author's saying here?
I think they're going to their grandma's house.
You're going. So what would the author say?
The children
The children
are going to grandma's house.
are going to grandma's house. And what do you notice here?
That the grandma is welcoming the grandchildren.
The grandma's welcoming her grandchildren. Okay, I'm going to tell you as we read on about their names, just so you can be ready for their names. But what does it look like they're doing first?
That they're getting the cups hot, and the grandma and the big girl is going to go in there.
Do you know what that's called? Do you remember? It's called an apron. People put that on to cook.
I used to have one.
You used to have an apron. All right, so tell me, what do you think the author might say on these pages?
Get 2 cups, and then little one, can you please get a pot? We will get our aprons on.
All right. So tell me what you notice.
That the little boy is giving grandma chocolate.
Oh, he's giving her chocolate. Why would she need chocolate?
Because it's hot chocolate.
Ah, so is that something you have to put in hot chocolate? All right, so he's giving her chocolate. What else do you notice?
That the big boy and the big girl are getting the table ready.
How are they getting the table ready?
Nice, neat.
Nice and neat. So what do you think the author would say here?
Grandchildren, little one, can you please get me some chocolate? Big children, can you please set the table?
You set the table. I'm getting ready to tell you their names so that you can call them by name. So the big one is Dora. Can you find that and frame it for me? Can you find the word Dora? There you go. All right, and the medium one is Carlos. Can you find that? You got your finger uncovered so you can see it. Carlos. And then the smallest one is Omar. There you go. All right, so Dora,
Carlos, Omar.
All right, so tell me what's going on next.
Now the grandma is putting in milk.
Why would she put in milk?
Because before the chocolate, you have to have milk and then chocolate. And then you mix it up. and
Is that how you make hot chocolate? So what do you think the author would say here?
Grandma is putting milk in the ingredients.
So she's adding milk to the ingredients, or she's putting it into the ingredients. All right, what do you notice?
Grandma is stirring the hot chocolate.
Oh, it's hot. What is she doing here?
She is only doing it with one hand, and she is sort of dancing.
You think she might be dancing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what do you think the author would say?
Grandma stirs the hot chocolate. Grandma is dancing.
All right, so I want you to keep thinking about, she may be dancing, but I want you to keep thinking about what else could she be saying. All right, what do you notice?
The kids are getting their cups for hot chocolate.
The kids are getting their cups for hot chocolate, so what do you think the author would say?
Get your cups, said Grandma, because I'm going to pour hot chocolate.
Oh, so they're all ready to drink the hot chocolate.
And then the grandma is pouring the hot chocolate in their cups.
She's pouring it in their cups, so what do you think the author would say?
Grandma is pouring the hot chocolate in the cups.
Excellent.
another drink and get
What do you think they're going to say?
it is so good.
Oh, you read that last page. It is so good.
Well, I
Alright,
thought it.
You thought it too.
It's so good.
Alright, so when we read, I want you to think about that story that we just told and making sure that what you're saying matches the story. It has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, can you keep going?
No.
No. Okay, so I want you to make sure that it makes sense as you read. Ready?
This is Grandma's house. We like to go to Grandma's house. It is cold Tuesday. We make a hot drink. We all help.
Did you notice there where it didn't make sense? It's okay if you didn't notice. Can I read it to you the way you read it and see if you think it makes sense? It is cold Tuesday. Does that make sense to you? It didn't sound right? Right, so can you go back and see if you can try to make it make sense?
It is cold.
Saying, What do you think she could be saying? It's cold what?
Today.
Try that, see if that makes sense.
It is cold today.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah, alright, so keep reading.
We make a hot drink. We all help. We make it with milk.
Remember, names are important, so if you can't remember the name, you can make one up for right now.
Dan gets the cups.
Touch one. When we talk about those names, you just said.
She wants to make a one.
Okay, so, and that's what you're going to call them through the book. So what do you think?
Cold gets a silverware. Cold gets the silverware. I will get the cube of chocolate, said
I heard you say so what are you going to do?
go back and try to do another one and see if it makes sense.
Okay.
I will get the chocolate. It's right here. I will get the batter of chocolate, said
Why'd you stop?
because
What'd you notice?
that these two words don't make sense.
Okay, so remember this was a name, right? So this word you realized when you put in butter, that didn't make sense. So what can you do now? Where could you look to help you figure out what they might be talking about?
It doesn't end with a bus, so it's supposed to be peace.
So we're not going to think about what it looks like. Where could you look to help you figure out what it is? Think about, look at the picture. So what were they talking about?
That they were getting all the ingredients, and this is one of them.
What were they talking about on this page? They were going to get what?
Chocolate.
Okay, so Look at that picture and notice. What do you notice about the chocolate?
It is on 2 rows.
Okay. What else do you notice about it?
That the boy is giving the chocolate to Grandma.
So, what in this picture could help you figure out? Go back and touch and read for me and get ready to think.
I will get the
Can I get you to notice what kind of shape is it in? When you think about chocolate and you buy it at a store, it comes in a what? It comes in a box. Try that, see if that works.
I will get the box of chocolate. So
Did that make sense? I'll get the box of chocolate.
yeah.
Okay, so keep moving.
Grandma puts the milk in the pot. The milk gets very hot. Hot milk and chocolate makes new hot chocolate, said Grandma. Grandma said, stir away from the pot. The milk is too hot.
Can you stop it? You think about, can you figure out where it didn't make sense? There, it didn't make sense. Okay. So what did Grandma just tell them?
The hot chocolate from the box, and she put in the hot chocolate.
What did she tell them on this page? Go back and read it and see. Put your finger in there for that word.
Away from the pot. The milk is too hot.
What did she just tell them?
That stay,
Are you gonna try that word? Is that what you're saying? Okay, try it.
stay away from the pot. The milk is too hot.
Did that make sense?
Yes. We stayed away. Then Grandma said, now we have hot chocolate. Get your cups. Grandma fills the cups. We all want Grandma's hot chocolate. It is so good.
You know what I really liked? A lot of times you tried so that you could think about it, and when you actually thought about the story and we talked about it, you were able to come up with the word right there without trying to sound it out or break it apart. You were able to actually think about what the story was saying. Do you see how much easier that is when you think about the story and you think about what it could be? So tell me some of the things that Grandma used to make the hot chocolate.
Milk, chocolate,
She used milk and chocolate. Can you think of anything else that she may have used? Okay. Why do you think the children thought it was a good day for hot chocolate?
because it was so cold.
What does hot chocolate do to you that
It makes me hot.
it makes you hot inside? Good job. So when you go read by yourself, you're going to do the same thing. Think about the story and what would make sense. Got it?
All right.